The Disappearance That Was Supposed to Be Perfect, a factual family crime documentary. On the morning of August 13th, 2018, a quiet suburban street in Frederick, Colorado, became the center of a national crime story. A family had vanished, a husband remained, and nothing about his story held together. From the outside, the Watts family looked like a modern American ideal. A new home, young children, a third on the way. Social media captured smiling faces, vacations, birthday parties, and declarations of love. But behind those images, pressure was building quietly, invisibly, and fatally. Chris Watts was described by neighbors as polite, reserved, dependable, Shanann. Watts was described as energetic, driven, and devoted to her family. Their lives were documented in real time through videos, posts, and messages, creating a digital record that would later contradict everything Chris claimed. When Shanann returned from a business trip, early that Monday morning, she was exhausted, pregnant, and emotionally strained. The marriage was under pressure. Financial stress, relationship conflict, and emotional distance had grown between them, but no one expected what came next. By midday, Shanann and her two daughters, Bella and Celeste, were reported missing. Chris Watts made public appeals, pleading for their safe return. Standing in front of cameras, he spoke calmly, asking for his family to come home. But something about the performance felt wrong. Law enforcement arrived quickly. Friends had already sensed danger. Shanann's phone, car, purse, and medication were still inside the house. Nothing suggested a voluntary disappearance, and time was already working against the story. Investigators noted inconsistencies. Immediately, Chris's timeline shifted. His behavior lacked urgency. Surveillance footage from a neighbor showed his truck backing into the driveway early that morning, something he rarely did. The footage would become critical. As the hours passed, the image of a concerned husband began to fracture. Digital evidence contradicted verbal statements, text messages revealed tension, an affair surfaced, financial records showed strain. The narrative Chris presented could not survive scrutiny. Within 48 hours, the case shifted from missing persons to homicide investigation, and what followed would expose one of the most chilling examples of family annihilation in modern American history. But in these first moments, the truth was still hidden. The crime had not yet been admitted. The bodies had not yet been recovered, and the public still believed there was a chance this family might come home. This story is not about shock value. It is about deception, control, and the failure of appearances. It is about how familiarity breeds blindness and how the most dangerous